What's up, YouTube? Hope you had a good weekend. I'm just on my way home from the mountains. I did some droning, kind of all over. Super windy today, though. Really cold here. It's it was like minus 22 this morning. I mean, it warmed up to minus 11, but when you go outside, it feels like minus 30. It's cold out. Was just wanting to do a follow-up video, see if what I put out on Friday is, really resonating with anyone out there. My Discord had quite a few people come in to check it out and get ready and see where this takes them. So props to those people for taking a step in the right direction. Because I noticed, for example, and this is no diss to the individual or the individuals who participated, but there was like Friday night a live stream about AMC, and it's got like over 200 people in it at one point anyways. Saturday night, same thing. It's like there's nothing new to talk about there though, guys. You got your shares, you're holding. We know about the dark pools, we know about manipulation, we know about everything. It's like I popped in because I thought maybe I was missing something. Maybe there was some news. I know that Occupy SEC or Wall Street was happening, but I don't even pay attention anymore. It doesn't matter. Nothing will change, guys. There's just too much money in the game. When Ken Griffin and Citadel make 16 billion, right? 16 billion, that's 12, 9 zeros. A trillion is 12, my bad. Whatever fine is going to come their way. For starters, you and me aren't going to get any of it. Okay? Secondly, it's going to be so small that it's a cost of doing business. Just like Google, right? Google getting investigated and hit with a lawsuit, an antitrust lawsuit from 8 states. Why it's only 8 and why it's not the whole United States. Because it's some of the places in Europe are doing it too. It's kind of odd, but anyways, them getting hit with that, it's like, okay, so only 8 states think it's a problem? What? Okay. But regardless, Google makes so much. Just go to FinViz Google and see what they made last year and what they're making, or look up an SEC filing. They'll just pay the fine, cost of doing business. And if anything, guys, any of these fines coming down, it's like everything else. It's all going to come back to the consumer. Ken Griffin will just raise his portfolio commission on his clients. That he also told them, you can't sell any of you got to give us 3 months notice or whatever it was last year. Things were getting bad, so he's like, you can't take your money out. And you can only take it out over 5 years or something. It was crazy. They took the sell button away from those. They took the withdrawal button away from those people. So, the fees will come back there. If Google's getting fined by the government, they'll just increase advertiser fees. They're never going to get the hit on their own bottom line. You have to be kidding me. Any victory that's going to come out of this seemingly is never going to actually be a true victory. It's just going to cause things to go up in price. Okay? It's like insurance. The more coverage they give, the more they charge. As disasters and incidents happen, they pay, and then the next year you see it all the time. All the rates just go up. Where I live, or like look at pet insurance. You get your pet, it's like affordable. It's like $30 because they know almost never gonna use it when it's just a baby. As time goes on, you can't even afford it. You got to cancel it. Speaking of, someone just left the wild dog out here. Who leaves a dog out in minus 20? Like, people are on the next to the highway. I can't go back. I'm 2 kilometers down now. People are fucking assholes. And you know that they dumped it because it's in a pullover area where there's like a garbage and you're supposed to pull over and rest and whatever. Man, people are pieces of crap. They have the brain of a small to infant. You cannot abandon them when you raise them and all they know is how to be taken care of. They don't have hunting skills and they didn't grow up in a pack. This video just went from me talking about the markets to just, I don't give a shit. People are fucking dirt. They're trash. All people, okay, have the capacity to be good or literally evil. And you've got all these corrupt Wall Street MFs who don't care about people that commit suicide because they lost everything or they can't provide for their families. Who don't care that people lose their houses, their cars, their jobs, their marriages. Who fall into addiction. They don't care about any of that as long as their pockets are getting lined. You got people that'll dump an animal that's totally dependent on the side of a road. Doesn't matter, guys. If we want things to change, it won't. Like GNS, okay? Great, good job, CEO. You're my hero. Okay, you loaded up shares of your own company. You're a YouTuber, and then magically you're coming out to change things. As long as it benefits you and your company. As long as your share price goes up 1,000% in 3 days. What are you actually doing, man? Other than you had a Zoom meeting. What are you doing? You hired a special company to investigate and to tell you everything that we already knew for the last year and a half with AMC and GameStop? Really? That's what you've done? What you've done is nothing. You've done nothing. You just tell people what they already know, and then for some reason, it hyped up and FOMO people behind your shitty-ass education company. Here's some education. You ain't gonna change shit. There's way more money in it than your pissant little micro cap can even fucking make a dent on the market, man. Like, who are you trying to fool? Don't be surprised if your dumpster fire company gets shorted to an actual value of what it's worth. Pretty much nothing, right? No one cares. It's obscure. No one's even heard of it. Makes me pissed that companies like that expect to thrive. No. Why? What do you offer anybody? Nothing. Has anybody heard of what they do or use their product? No. And now look, now you got people begging at 6. And it's like 3. Same shit. Different ticker, guys. Got all these people begging it now for God knows how long. Hoping it'll squeeze again. Cost of borrow's pretty high, but shit. Maybe shorts just wait it out. Maybe they dunk it to 1. Pay their way out at 2 and 3. And it'll never see 6 again, for all you know. That's a possibility. Meanwhile, I'm showing a video, okay, where the options chains on Lucid go up 84,500%. In the video, you watched them go from 30,000 to 35 to 40,000 to 45 to 50 to 55,000% returns, guys. In the video, 55,000%. What are you doing in AMC, guys? Still. It happened. It went up from 2 to 72. 3,600%, guys. 3,600%. I guarantee you options went berserk in January and in June. I didn't even know about them back then. I didn't do them. It's all shares, baby. Could have had $50 million like DFV. But you don't even know who I am. 99% of us got screwed. Again, as always. And you're still letting it happen. Because you won't adapt, you won't move on. Like I said, a bunch of people join the Discord. They're going to see what's up for at least a month. Some will stay, some will go. But anyone who puts in the work, it's going to change their life. Tesla, 8,000% on Friday. Anyone could have did it. 8-cent contracts, which is $8. $8. Even if you got half of that, that's 40x 8 times 4, $320 from $8. $320 from $8. 1,000 bucks, 40 grand, up to 85 grand, US. Multiple people in my Discord had 4 and 5 digit gains on Friday. And most of them are small accounts. Had one guy, if you go through my videos from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he went from $1,500. He joined like aftermarket on Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He went from $1,500 to 26 grand, guys. For 22, I don't know. It was 22 to 26, something like that. From $1,500. Thank me. You know, he did have to work, but he still recognizes I put him in a position to succeed, to actually make some money instead of sit there and stagnate. I wish someone was around like that for us after AMC was coming down, saying, hey, if you have shares, maybe sell 3% of them and buy some puts, just in case it falls. Then at least you're making money on the way down instead of losing it. You know, keeping your position size the same financially, even if the stock's falling. It's called insurance. You got insurance on your house? You got insurance on your car? Why don't you have insurance on your stocks? Something I'm teaching people, showing people in my Discord. May as well pay for insurance on your positions. If you own a bunch of Costco was 600 something bucks. It's like 450 now. I bet you those people would have been pretty well off if they had bought insurance on their own position. Right? How it works, guys, in the grand scheme of it. Let's say you do 3%. Okay? If the stock goes up over 3%, it takes care of your insurance. If it goes up 3%, you don't lose anything. If it goes up 0 to 3%, you didn't lose everything, but you did lose some. Okay, if it goes up 0, if it goes up exactly 0, you lose all of it, all of the insurance, the 3%. And if it goes down at all, now you're making money on that down position even though your stocks are falling. If it goes beyond 3% down as a stock, now you're actually really making probably some serious cash at this point because it's a mega cap. A mega cap moves 3% and you have puts. This is big money. Big money. Okay? Like hundreds and hundreds of percent return. No one even discussed that during the AMC GME phenomenon. I don't blame them. It's because they were 20-year-old YouTubers who didn't even know any better. Why the hell we were all like... I would say I wasn't into them at all, but when Trey Trades gets Adam Aaron on his live stream, well, now you're watching Trey Trades. When does that happen? When they go on Charles Payne? Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to have to watch this guy and see what he's talking about. And that was kind of the hook. Maybe they set us up from the beginning because of that mentality. If I thought that, how many other people thought that? I mean, he did have 400,000 subscribers, which is 10% of all known shareholders in AMC. There was supposed to be 4.1 million, right? Trey Trades had 10% of every AMCer in there. Holy shit. So if they can reach 10% of the people and get us to hold while they dump on it and dump on it and dump on it and dump on it, and they're buying puts while the stock's falling, making record profits in 2022. I'm not shocked that he's gone now. Most of us lost a bunch of money, if not most, if not all of our money in the play. Ken Griffin made more than he's ever made. It's a little bit too much of a coincidence for me. Either way, hopefully some of you really had a good look at that video from Friday. The audio is kind of ass at the beginning, okay, because I had to return my microphones to Amazon. One didn't even work, so I just returned them both, and then for whatever reason, I don't know, I was getting bad audio, so I did get a new one. It arrived yesterday. Fortunately, it sat outside for the whole day because I didn't know it had arrived. So it probably got frozen and probably got buggered because yesterday was like minus 25. But hopefully that will be fix the issue going forward for the future videos. Remains to be seen. Yeah, I mean, I hope to see even more faces show up in this Discord, though, guys. It is paid. I understand some people out there, they just want everything for free. I can't name anything that's actually free. And don't say Weeble and Robinhood. No, Robinhood turned off the buy button, and so did Weeble. And then they front load all your trades to Citadel. So no, it ain't free. You're the client. You're the product. Sorry, for Weeble. Like I really, honestly, I don't even know what's free in Canada. You can't even go to the parks for free. Or the prime minister, so like the president, he made it so you have to buy $100 park pass for an individual, and a family, like a one-car family, it's like $150 or $250 to go into nature, to go outside, guys. We have a carbon tax, so our literal air is taxed. And then if we want to go to a park, so a nice place outside, we have to pay money. It's this is life now. $10, $17 eggs. I got a picture of a mango. $17.35 one mango. It's not from Mexico or California or whatever. It's from Australia, but it's $18. Fucking mango. Does it have pearls in it or diamonds or gold? Like, are you kidding me? Everything at Costco up 100%. Guys, you cannot just sit in AMC for the next year or no whole another year. I'm telling you. Doesn't matter what that stock in ape is going to do. It's never going to amount to what is happening all around you. Hopefully you get the message. Hopefully you are beginning to understand, to look at your account as money, not individual ticker names like, oh yeah, I got Tesla, I got Apple, I got AMC, I got a little bit of Mara, Riot. No, you have X amount of money, and if it ain't going up every day, whether the market is green or whether the market is red, then you're just literally doing it wrong. You're missing opportunities. Red days are some of the most profitable days in my Discord. You just sit there and hold puts and bank. And what goes up must come down. Tesla goes to 180 in a couple weeks. 140 to 180 in 2 days. What goes up must come down. I'm not saying it comes down tomorrow, but it is going to come down in a vicious way soon. It's the same with all these stocks and the SPY and everything else, right? And then the same is true. What goes down must in turn come up. And there's a nice balance there to the market. Even though 2022 was overall it was a down year. I think indices were down 40%. Are we going to see an actual bull run? No, most people say this is a dead cat bounce, or a what they call bear market rally. Meaning, it is still in a downtrend. If you zoom out, it is in a downtrend. But in a trend, you have a base, you have a support and a resistance. So as it comes down, now it's basically at coming or at the top of the channel, right? Downwards channel. It's at coming to the top. What's going to happen there? It's going to hit it, meet resistance, and then it's going to have a nice big, most likely a knife. Because what's really going on here, there isn't anything bullish. On Wednesday when the Fed talks and they say, we told you 25, we're doing 25, the market might try to rally on that. Okay, here's what's really happening. When they tell me that they're going to do a rate cut, I will celebrate. I will become bullish. When they tell me everything I am currently buying is going to go up by God knows how much, because if inflation is 6%, I'm a donkey's ass, because it's 100%, if not more. Some things it's 500%. It ain't effing 6%, guys. That's a load of BS. So anyways, when they tell me it comes, when they're going to do a cut, well, our plan has worked. We are comfortable with where it's headed. We will begin rate cuts. Okay, cool. Let's go bullish. You're going to increase everything. I am not going to rally and act like I'm happy and, oh, we're going on another run to all-time highs, like these people in Stock Twins are actually missing a few chromosomes. Alright? It's literally just a bear market rally / dead cat bounce. And you hit that top of the wedge, or channel rather, you hit the top of the channel, she's going to come right down 1,000%. So hopefully you got some cash on the side ready for that. Hopefully you got some cash on the side ready to load up some AMC puts. Be cautious with the rally we might see tomorrow, right? Crypto was rallying, so it is a possibility. Hopefully by the end of this year or sometime sooner, you can leave me a message and say, yo, bro, I'm free from it all. Free from the grind.